Today we're gonna make a sirop à la vanille. I want to show you there is many types of vanilla. This one is from Martinique. It's a little bit thinner. It smells wonderful. And there is the black vanilla. This is from Madagascar. You see the difference? This is so much thicker. It's so plump and has a much like cushiony texture. The vanilla, we're going to go put it through a mill, through a blender, and we made into very fine powder in order to get the maximum, because the flavor is part in the skin of the vanilla and the other part is in the grains. The grains are the ones you achieve when you cut in half the vanilla from inside, and the grains that come from in the stick are the ones who have the flavor. It is absolutely very, very strong in penetrating the scent. We have about 3 liters of water. Of course, this you do at home according to what you need. I went yesterday to the market and I found these very good jars. They were a little expensive, but they seem to have a very good seal, and it's something that we want to close. It's not that it's going to go bad, but of course we don't want it to spill. We're going to make a tea syrup. With the jar about this size, you will have about 70 cups of vanilla tea. So the tea is going to be very concentrated. We're going to place it in the jars, and this it's like a caramel, it's a syrup. It keeps for a very long time, almost years. And every time you need to make yourself a cup of tea, just boiling water, 1 spoon into the hot water. If in summer you want to make an iced tea, same thing, just cold water, and you put 1 spoon, and the concentrate is going to be always at its best because it's going to be preserving sugar. So once we have the vanilla, the water begins to boil, we're going to pour in the vanilla inside. And this is the equivalent of about 15 sticks like this. Already the moment it touches the hot water releases a very, very strong scent. In the next pot, you just give it a good mix to make sure everything is taking the consistency. The jars is very important to sanitize, so of course open them and slowly place them on the boiling water. If you have jars that you previously used for something else, of course you can always recycle them as long as the seal is in good condition. Once the vanilla infusion is ready, we're gonna pass it through a sieve just to get the excess of the little grains, the little pieces of vanilla. But most of it is going to be almost dissolved because it goes right into the water. So the sediment is going to be minimal. This sediment that you see behind, you can use it in a potpourri lamp. If you have a potpourri lamp with a candle, this would perfume your whole house. You don't have to throw it away if you want to reuse it. So once it's already been sieved, we're going to turn the heat one more time, and we're going to put 1 kilo sugar per liter of water. So we use originally 3 liters. Some of the water has consumed, of course, when we were making the infusion, but we're going to put 3 kilos of sugar. It's going to be a thick consistency, but this is what we need in order to have the preservation, and it's also such a high concentration, then you can use it over and over again. This caramel can be used in crème chantilly, could be used in desserts, on a crème brûlée, on pancakes. It has many uses. So once you have put the sugar, you have to do some mixing just to make sure all the grains are gonna be perfectly dissolved. It's gonna have to boil for about 15 minutes more until you hear no scratching in the bottom of the pot. That means the sugar has already been dissolved. The jars are already sanitized. I'm just gonna get out the last 3. Very important, I repeat, get big tons because with this ones you don't burn yourself. Boiling water on the skin is not fun. And of course the tops. Put them upside down so they do not have so much exposure with the air. They push better. Stop the fire. When you look in here, this one is ready to fill. So it's a very strong concentration. It's a Syrop, but it's thicker. It's like a caramel, and the concentration of vanilla is absolutely where we need it to have to be. In order to avoid burning, we get a little bowl. You put it over the pot, and with the loafer, you can fill them up slowly. Try to leave about 1 centimeter free. It needs a little bit of room. Then you tie it very tight, wash it, and we're gonna put it to cool down upside down. Okay, so we are ready. So the jars are cooling down. I can barely grab them, but they're good. So this is the concentrate or bon vanille, and it's for tea. I repeat, with this jar you can make about 60 to 70 cups of tea. All you have to use is 1 teaspoon in hot water if you want to make a hot tea, or you can make it into iced tea also. 1 spoon will be sufficient. It has same amount of sugar, same amount of water, and a very high concentration of vanille bourbon. The origin is Madagascar. Vanille bourbon. Enjoy. French vanille bourbon, tea concentrate Syrop. Enjoy.